Why can't I find a guy like this ugh? Justin Geith G. Hey, no, I'm literally the guy in the pic. When your girlfriend leaves a breakup note on your PlayStation saying this isn't working, but you turn it on and it works just fine. My grandpa told me that he got to see the Titanic and that from the beginning he told them not to get on board because he knew it was going to sink. But no one listened and he repeatedly told them until the minute he got kicked out of the movie theater. My aunt is ranked for top 10 on Pokemon Go. My uncle is top 8 in Candy Crush. My uncle's top 5 on FBI's most wanted list. Disney had no right making Nala this bad. If being cool was illegal, I would be a criminal. Not because I'm cool, but because my wife. The way my neighbor makes the entire apartment building smell like boiled feet. I'm about to sit outside their door with Febreze on full blast till they get the hint. So turns out there will always be a lie in believe, an over in lover, an end in friend, an us in trust, and an F in life, and there will always be a pen in my You should actually see a doctor. What made you quit? I watched the whole movie on mute and started crying because I thought I was deaf. Man accused of posing himself at public pool. I have never seen someone look so young yet so old, so feminine yet so masculine, so pretty yet so ugly. I'm truly disturbed. In February of 2017, firefighters saved 18 piglets and Tassos from a barn fire in Wiltshire, United Kingdom. 6 months later, the farmer sent them sausages made from the piglets as a thank you gift. The firefighter: I hate to be a stickler, but why is Jesus wearing a cross? I told my teenage niece to go get me a newspaper. She laughed at me and said, "Oh uncle, you are so old. Just use my phone." So I slammed her phone against the wall to kill a spider. Modern problems require modern solutions. Water. Fact: water can be chemically synthesized by burning rocket fuel. Water, one of the primary ingredients in herbicides and pesticides. Overconsumption can cause excessive sweating, urination, and even death. Water is the leading cause of drowning. 100% of all serial dealers have admitted to drinking water. 100% of all people exposed to water will die. This lake vehemently stands with women having the right to choose. Water is wet and kills a human being. Thomas, not even your first talking point is correct. Water is not wet. What water touches is wet. I'm confident I have a lot more experience in making things wet than you do. My wife and I never baby talk to our kids. We use full sentences and a wide vocabulary. My daughter is 4 and can carry a conversation. Adults are shocked at her social aptitude. My second daughter isn't even 2 and she uses 4-syllable words, which is impressive because they're both cats. Well, that was unexpected. Guys, what made you realize this girl is definitely not into me? Gave a girl at work my number on a piece of paper and she handed it right back and said, "We talk at work all the time, so let's keep doing that." I stared at that for 5 minutes before I realized they were sitting. I'm literally crying right now. Oh, they're sitting on the guy's knees. Okay, I see it now. Superheroes. We have to save the globe. The globe. You're walking through the woods when you come across the body of a recently shoot. What do you do? I would change directions. Obviously I'm walking in circles. Roses are red, walls are plaster. The children are fast but Big Bird is faster. What happened in 1845? That's not the year, that's his kill streak. Lana, are you drinking hydrogen peroxide? It says H2O2. That means it's the sequel to water. Okay, draw a baby. Just draw a baby. Sure, you got this. Draw a baby. How hard can it be? Thomas, William. I just saw 2 blind people fighting. I yelled, "He got a knife," and they both started running. That's the evilest thing I can imagine. In 2017, an anonymous hacker took down 10,000 pornography sites on the dark web in one day, more than the government has in the last decade. He was the creator of the 10,000 sites but regretted it took them down and called himself a hero. Post-popularity hits hard. If you could eat one food from any animated movie, what would it be? Mine is the eggs from Shrek. Daphne's from Scooby-Doo. Wow, how is this legal? Somebody think of the children. Lesbians have always been able to buy bread, dumbass. Google Photos, you're leafed up. My friend's not a gorilla. If God can, son, you can too. America is burning down in riots. The Area 51 guard who realized he was playing GTA on the wrong computer. When you think you're dope but actually you're just a Muahaha, you are what you eat, so I will turn you into your favorite food. Poof, poof, poof. I always thought the best way to get rid of a body would be to freeze it solid and sand it down over a sink with the water running. This kinda info would have really been useful to me 16 hours ago. Hol'Up. We have a backup design for a flag with only 49 stars just in case Idaho somehow disappears. That's not to say that Idaho will disappear, but believe me, were it to happen we would be ready. James Mattis on national security. Imagine effing a musician and they just start saying what note you're A minor. Brother, I crave the forbidden lamp. Don't do it, brother. No, brother, please. The same folks saying don't have X and you won't get pregnant believe in a religion based upon the idea that a woman didn't have X and got pregnant. Seriously, why haven't we had X yet? Cause I like vagina. So do I see we have something in common. None of us have vaginas. Elon Musk's Neuralink chip will allow users stream music into their brain. Hackers. So what about you? What's the longest you have gone without having X? 20 years. Aren't you 24 years old? Tom is still missing. Tom was delicious. When everything in my life has been going smoothly for 3 days. Why does my girl got so many damn Bluetooth devices? Ever been driving and flicker out the window, then a minute later smell something and look in the backseat to find your grown mother herself? When I'm in shops, security follows me to make sure I'm safe. I'm glad we are being valued now. Vegans after realizing that the water they drink was a fish's home. If you F a possessed girl, is it it's a because Jesus is always in you. Come and take it. Wheelchair Foundation. Banner at our church. Peacemaker's emblem. You have got the whole plane to yourself. The large group going to the psychic convention all cancelled at the last moment. One cookie $1.79. Two cookies $1.69. It was recently revealed that the IRS purchased $725,000 worth of ammunition between March and June. I thought the IRS didn't have any military force. They are not supposed to. Skittles. Has anyone tried planting Skittles? No, but my little sister has. It didn't work obviously, so she came to me and asked why it wasn't growing, so I kindly explained it to her that she needs to water it after planting it. Neil Armstrong space boot. Moon footprint. I love your mom. Harry Potter. Gordon introduced Tully to his favorite book series. When salt looks like sugar, so you get confused and put jet fuel up your see if farts could make you fly. Corporations on Pride Month be like, you want that computer? That computer is for gays. A guy effing a it actually looks like a guy effing a be honest. WhatsApp devs. What's something others hate that you find okay? Dating married women at work. Cripple me nervous before my presentation. Friend. Don't worry, break a leg mate. Me. Will do. Hey Zai. I mean sister. Picture before disaster. Why can't I find a guy like this? Ugh. John Cena. Hey, no, I'm literally the guy in the pic. Never ask a woman her age. A man his salary. The Minions what they were doing between 1933 and 1945. Popular kid, I have got an MP4. Quiet kid, I have got an MP5. Puberty hit Vincent Crabbe different. Shut the F up, I'm not taking the gay stares. It's impossible for my daughter to get challenge accepted. Who else remembers turning these on as a kid? Planning advice, use rear entrance. Excuse me, you need a license to be that cute. You're way over the legal limit. I'm gonna need to see some registration. Oh no, I'm sorry officer. I seem to have left my purse at home. I don't have my license or registration. Pow pow pow. Reload. Pow pow pow. Damn, I gotta tell the boys back at the station about this. I have been looking forward to a paid vacation. Poor Romanian. In only 1 month you can do it too. Register now. Photoshop courses, the best tool to change your body. I really like your clothes, Wanda. What clothes? I accidentally drank a bottle of disappearing ink. Now I'm sitting in the ER waiting to be seen. 2 full tanks and wide open highways. British student goes to toilet with severe stomach pain, ends up giving birth to a baby. Before. After. My boyfriend is so loyal he doesn't watch with any girls in it. Robbie, at the hospital and my grandpa is still sick and I have to watch him effing a man tonight is gonna Hey Robbie, I think a comma would help here. That seefed up man, my grandpa already sick and the last thing he needs is to be put in a comma ref, you man. Happy Father's Day, big brother. Happy Father's Day. Everything was cool in biology class until I came across this while examining Daniel's saliva. Warning, moving parts present serious risk to D's. Do not put D in machinery. What happened to him? His family and in real life found about his Twitter. If my family sees my Twitter page, OMFG, I'll be done for. All the I liked. Just kissed my GF and her lips tasted like my homie's No way. Choke me. Marriage called off as groom's dad and bride's mom elope. You may have a major in math but I have a minor in bed. Hey brother, stepsis, wanna come in my room? People, we must separate the art from the artist. The British Empire, say no more. These nuts. Clarence Thomas, 2020 to colorized. Lebron no. Waiting for Stranger Things Season 5. Season 5. I waved to a man because I thought he waved at me. Apparently he waved to another woman. So to get out of the awkward situation I kept my hand up and a taxi pulled over and drove me to the airport. I'm now in Poland starting a new life. Randomly raising your hand and surprising Poland with a visit used to be a German tradition. Hol'Up. Roast. $10. PayPal me $10 and I'll comment you what the F on your ex's profile picture. You know how bad it looks to see an Indian reject you. Truly a master of trade. Man hires prostitute and his daughter turns up. Did he get a family discount? Proud. Peter is proud of his work. He is certain that no one will find Caroline this time. Funny uncle. And that's what she said. Me. Laughs without knowing what it means. Mom. How do you know that you're 10? Me. That's what she said. Mom. Hold the F up. Why are you liking my GF pic on FB? Sorry mate, finger must have accidentally slipped on the like button whilst I was having a wank. Tell me why as I was swiping on Tinder I saw my boyfriend. Can men be loyal? Stop asking me what I was doing on Tinder too. That's not the point. The 2 richest men on earth couldn't keep their wives happy. What hope do you have? I have good hair and a soul. If you could telepathically say something that all 7.8 billion people on earth could hear at once, what would it be? You picked the correct religion. I'm real and this is the proof you have been asking for. Then I would watch the world blow up. How were the pyramids built? Well, the pyramids were built before Isaac Newton invented gravity, so the stone's weight wasn't a problem. When you see it. If you hit a girl just because she hit you, 1. You have parents. 2. You're a These hands picture the boy you like. His girlfriend. His brother. Your ex. His father. You. Missouri City teen car accident survives and thrives. Life hack. When cutting bagels, put your finger in the stabilization hole to keep it steady. Works only 10 times though. Then you gotta use toes. There is another. Well, when the red light on her jail cell camera stops blinking. Man arrested for teaching his dog to bite people who Fortnite dance in public. Earth just lost its best defender. Don't be fooled. Urinal cakes are not real cakes. Game logic. Oh no, the door is locked. Time to ban because if pregnancy is God's will, then so is your I stopped a girl from getting it was so effing crazy. Elaborate. How? Self-control. Yo grandpa, were you an electrician? I found this in your room. We were way too young to understand. About how old is your grandfather? Dead. Sorry. I'm going to go to your house. You don't know the code. Yeah, I do. What is it? Semi-bisexual. Someone who is bisexual but with attraction to only one gender. WandaVision is a love story about a 28-year-old woman romantically and zoolly involved with a 3-year-old. Till we meet again. I think I had sex with a Chinese celebrity because she kept on screaming I'm too young. Our mail carrier hates me ever since I asked when the baby was due. She wasn't pregnant. No, he wasn't. Dad, why is my sister's name Rose? Because that's the first thing I gave to your mother on first date. Thanks Dad. No problem D. Therapist. And what do we do when we feel overwhelmed? Me. Disappear entirely into our deepest SM fantasies. Therapist. Good girl. Me. What? Therapist. What? The magic school bus could be inside your right now and you would have no idea. Seatbelt alarm silencer and bottle opener. What's your frog name? The first part, your credit card number. The second part, your card's expiration date and your legal name. The third part, the security code on the back of your card. Comment your frog name below. I want to fight for gender equality. In orders general mobilization, all men aged 18 to 60 expected to fight. Better to wait a bit. Apple ID. Account recovery contacts makes resetting your password and maintaining access to your account easier than ever, and a new digital legacy program lets you designate people as legacy contacts so they can access your account in the event of your death. Coming later this year. Most weird love in superhero history. 1505 years old, 33 years old, 3000 years old, 35 years old, 3 years old, 28 years old, 101 years old, 26 years old. General, fire at will, the soldier named Will. Gentlemen, stand closer, it's shorter than you think. Accidentally texted my brother Happy Father's Day instead of my dad because they are both named Daddy in my phone. If you could go back to the first time you had sex, what would you change? My age. 5 was too young. Hold up. A student once asked Bruce Lee, you teach me fighting but you talk about peace. How do you do both together? Bruce Lee told him to F off and ate his dog. The Bezos brothers. We should celebrate the man who killed him. Change my mind. Jack Black and Jack White are both talented musicians. I propose a head-to-head competition to find the ultimate musical Jack. We can call it Jack. Ernie couldn't wait to find out what the Filipino big surprise was. Heart-touching moment. Soldier returns from a 3-year mission and finally meets his 2-month-old baby. Avengers Endgame. Batman. Me. No appetite all day. Me 7 minutes after eat. British man on his Japan holiday circa 1945. Colorized. When the quiet kid says that's it and reaches for his backpack and the kid in the wheelchair gets up and starts running. Felt bad taking this as my husband was sitting on the end of the bed crying at the time, but my cat had the perfect outline of a seal. Parking for whites only. Why did you your wife, Jack? She broke her ankle. What happens if the baby is a boy? Sparta.
Spare change, ma'am.